fighting out of the blue corner, wearing red and white and weighing in at 231 pounds. He comes to us from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, and brings a record of 5-3 with 1 draw, and 4 of his 5 victories are by knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the challenger, Patrick Shamrock Graham. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner, wearing the stars and bars and weighing in at a trim 316 pounds. He comes to us from Jasper, Alabama, with a professional record of 39 victories, 30 by knockout, only 1 loss with 1 draw. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the IBA 4-round super heavyweight champion of the world, Butterbean.
Yes, it is. Fighter, center ring, please. I gave you instructions in your dressing room. If you have any questions? No. This is 4 rounds. Touch gloves. Let's go to work.
We've had the beauties. Now we have the beasts.
Patrick Graham, a serious, quiet fellow. All business when he came to meet with us yesterday. Not a laugh in the entire meeting. He is absolutely determined to become the one to upend Butterbean here in Butterbean's house. Butterbean's had at least as many appearances here in the Thomas & Mack Center as has De La Hoya at this point.
Well, I can tell Graham he better just watch out. Butterbean can hit. There's nothing else he can hit. Butterbean likes to hit you under your left side and then come back with his left hook. I'm sorry, throws his right hand and then comes back with that left hook to hit you in the side.
Yeah.
Or
he likes to just kind of cave you in gradually.
Yeah. But he has power.
Lots of guys laugh about him. Dennis Rodman at one point issued a public challenge, and Butterbean said, "Come on." And then Rodman vaporized.
Yeah. Butterbean has no interest other than power punching. Graham should be thinking about keeping your left hand in front of you, whether you're landing or not. Just keep it out there as a screen away from the power.
One thing Butterbean has learned in his 40-fight tour of duty is how to pace himself a little bit. He used to just come out and unload everything in the first round, and then he would be totally out of gas with 3 rounds to go.
He's added a little left jab to his repertoire.
And he knocks Graham backward with a right. You saw that Graham was off balance as he tasted Butterbean's power.
Left hook by Butterbean.
Graham's strong, but he's just not quick enough to make a dent here, George. He's not going to be able to get off unless he's a lot quicker and has been hiding his light under a bushel.
He's got big shoulders, which means if he just throws a hard shot, he can hurt someone.
But Butterbean is so much quicker delivering punches. And Graham is setting his feet and trying to think of throwing something.
Butterbean has got footwork.
Yep, there you go. Gil Clancy said his footwork's getting better. And he landed a body shot. Right hand to the body, too.
Butterbean's got footwork.
Thunderous right hand, partially blocked by Graham. Graham's held up reasonably well. He's taken some hard shots. It's just hard to imagine how he's going to mount an offense if he can't.
Whoa, a good right hand.
Well, just as I say it, he lands a right hand shot over the top. So there's the offense.
Graham acted like as though he didn't mean to do it.
Graham landed one on Butterbean's elbow. I think I'd go out and hit Butterbean on the arm. Maybe try to take something out of it.
You better do something because Butterbean will get you.
Solid left-hand shot to the chest by Graham. So Patrick Graham responds in the last 30 seconds of the round. And Butterbean now tries to rally to finish the round. It's another thing he's learned in boxing. How to influence the judges by flurrying in the last 10 seconds of the round. And George Foreman applauds that.
Don't get it.
Don't let so much time go in between. Just relax. Just pick it up from here on out. Just pick it up from here on out.
I mean, every time he throws his jab, he's dropping that left hand.
Okay.
Throw that right hand right over the top. You'll catch it.
Don't be in his reach, okay? All right. Don't be in his reach. ¿No trajiste el palito, no, Rafa?
No lo había visto.
Gracias, niña. Gracias, niña.
Here's Butterbean trying to put some jabs together. Last punch in that series landed high on the head.
CompuBox numbers from round one. Butterbean landed 15 of 42. Graham landed 10 of 31. Not all that vast a disparity.
You think folks came to see Butterbean's footwork, George?
Well, it's all about what's under the tent. The more action you get it going, the better. Woo! With a counter right hand, he actually steps back a bit to do that.
Where's Lee Rose tonight? This Butterbean might have a shot against Lee Rose.
He said he intended to move up into the 10-rounders. I mean, he's preparing himself for that. Remember, he didn't have much of an amateur career.
Well, of course, if he moves up to the 10-rounders, he might have to give up his big wrestling paydays. He lands a thunderous right-hand shot clean to the head of Graham. Graham's shown a pretty good ability to take these punches, but he doesn't like them. He's trying to back away from Butterbean now.
No knockdown, no knockdown.
Butterbean is strong, you see.
First tackle of the fight for Butterbean. Graham seems to be losing just a tiny bit of his will to go forward here.
What surprises a lot of Butterbean opponents is that he can actually fight. Most think he's a joke, and then they get in the ring and say, this guy's hitting me.
And he's hitting me quicker than I'm hitting him.
He's a big surprise to a lot of big guys.
Well, he's not just a wild swinger anymore. Butterbean gathers his breath and comes forward with a three-punch combination.
And that's a good thing. Combination all of a sudden.
Well, that'd make him just doggone near impossible for the kinds of opponents he's facing to have a chance to beat him.
Now Graham is starting to use this jab. He can do a lot.
And Butterbean counters over the top of the jab.
4, 5, 6.
Only the second time Graham has been down in his 9-fight career.
Graham does not know where he is.
Well, you mentioned him throwing the jab. He got brave and tried to double the jab, and Butterbean came over the top of the second one and just pounded him to the canvas.
Butterbean actually steps back a little bit and then delivers the right hand.
Patrick Graham getting out-techniqued by Butterbean Love in round 2 in the war for the title King of the Four Rounders. That's Butterbean's unofficial but widespread and indelible moniker. Butterbean now opening up just a little bit and dropping his hands, perhaps coming to the conclusion that he has taken the starch out of Patrick Graham.
You got me right in the back of the neck.
Breathe through your mouth.
Larry, the
Breathe
knockdown.
through your mouth. Through your mouth.
Here we see the knockdown as
Please step
Graham
back.
leans in. The right hand on the back of the head discombobulates him momentarily, sends him to the canvas.
You notice that Butterbean actually stepped back and countered that jab. Boom.
Well, and timed it over the second jab. I mean, it's as if to say, all right, jab me
Look.
once, but not twice.
I mean, that is amazing. This guy's sneaking up on some talent.
You want to fight him, George?
Let's stay away from that.
Could be a
But I mean, the
huge
guy,
paycheck.
the guy's got talent.
He says that he's down to this slick-looking 315 because of your hamburger grill.
And he works
I'm not
out
making
and
it
he
up.
trains and he eats right. He looks good.
We have a different standard for looking good for Butterbean.
Oh, Butterbean was hurt there with his left hook by Graham.
Harold, how did you score it 3-2?
I got it 20-17, 2 rounds to nothing in favor of Butterbean. Who else? I tell you, Jim, I don't care. I come to see excitement, and he gives me excitement. He's landed that hard right hand. I love the knockdown.
And he winks at George while you're talking to him, and then knocks Graham through the ropes with a body punch. And Jay Nady has seen enough in what may have been Butterbean's most impressive performance ever. And Butterbean comes over to hover above George and offer one last homage to the barbecue grill.
You know,
There's the belt. There's the belt with the 4 in the middle of it.
you know, it's strange. He reminds me of a guy running for president that everybody's laughing about, and the next thing you know, he beats it in the polls.
Or maybe governor of Minnesota.
Yeah.
Is there a little bit of the Jesse the Body Ventura?
Yeah,
and,
this
Butterbean?
guy is actually sneaking up on some talent, and he's going to make an impact in boxing.
Well, after all, he does dabble in wrestling, so maybe he can achieve the kind of widespread omnibus popularity that Jesse the Body has got. Watch the body punch. One, two. Left hook to the top. Right crushing to the body.
Yeah,
And
the referee was merciful.
Just like Jack Dempsey, Patrick Graham goes through the ropes. Just like Dempsey against Firpo in Madison Square Garden. Now, Babe Ruth, incidentally, was in the 12th row the night that Dempsey went through the ropes against Firpo. And for years afterward, Ruth told people that he helped to push Dempsey back into the ring. Tonight, there'll be 5 or 6 people who say, I stopped Patrick Graham from hitting the floor when Butterbean knocked him through the ropes.
You know, we better be careful tonight because these ropes seem to be a little loose. One guy after another have gone through the ropes.
Let's go to Michael Buffer for the official particulars on the Butterbean victory.
Ladies and gentlemen, following the last knockdown, referee Richard Steele calls a halt to this bout. The official time, 46 seconds of round number 3. The winner by TKO victory, and still the IBA super heavyweight king of the 4-rounders, Butterbean.
A beautiful Butterbean bash. And here's Larry Merchant to wrap it up with it.
I don't hear anything. All right, thank you, Jim. Congratulations, Butterbean. You talked to us yesterday about moving up and fighting some real fighters at some real distances beyond 4 rounds. Is that serious, or is that just talk?
You know, very serious. I'm working real hard right now. I'm trying to get my weight back down, about 290. Been working on the grilling machine for George's grilling machine. It works. People laugh, but I tell them I use it all the time. I got a lot of things coming up. I'm going to fight Bart Gunn if he's not scared anymore in the Brawl for All.
Why would you want to give up an easy gig like this, fighting easy fighters and making good money, to fight real fighters?
To prove you wrong, Larry. You know, you said that I can't do it, so I'm here to prove you wrong.
Well,
no hard feelings there, but
I hope you try.
Thank you.
Jim,